Those of you who haven't met, welcome to the Courthouse Cultural Center. You're among the very first people to see this particular exhibition. We just took one down and the magic volunteers of the gallery committee put this one up. And so it is called Everglow. It's from a group called the Florida Artists Group, FLAG. The opening reception is Friday night, so you can come back Friday night and join us and meet many of the artists will be here, because they also are having on Saturday artist talks. So a lot of the artists that have work represented here will be giving a quick little thing about how they do, what they do, why they do, what they do. And then some of the artists are going over to Shepherd's Park. Of course, this is weather dependent, because I know there's some rain expected this weekend, but they're supposed to do a plein air painting group over at Shepherd's Park before they have their dinner meeting and awards night on Saturday night. So if you're not busy Friday night, Saturday day, feel free to pop by here and check out what's going on. Saturday is also the big day in the city of Stuart. The new amphitheater will be opening, and there's a blues concert all day long down the street. So it's another just full weekend and days of art and music and culture. So the things that we all love here are happening, and it's a great time in season to take part in all of these things. I appreciate you all being here today. Those of you who are members, thank you. With your membership, it includes free tickets to this concert. So thank you for taking advantage of that benefit and being here. And if you're not a member and want to make sure that you're attending all of these concerts all year long, it definitely pays to become a member. So there's brochures out on the counter if you would like to grab one of those. And I don't know if anybody's been watching the news, hearing the news. Our quest for the Stuart High School project is still moving. How do I want to say that? The terms are changing constantly, so it's sort of like we never know who's on first right now. But I think we're going to have an opportunity to be able to not just have a long-term lease for the old historic Stuart School, but an actual opportunity to purchase it, which means we are in control of our own destiny moving forward from there. So if you would like to talk about what that might look like, or if you or someone you know might willing to help us meet that goal of having the funds available to make that purchase, please let me know. A model of what we're talking about doing is right outside this door here to your left, and we're just very excited about the future and hope you'll be a part of that as well. So with no further ado, Dr. Marie Juliet Beamish is the founder of this whole concert series, and I will turn it over to her for the rest of the welcome.
You can just stay right there. I'll just talk from here. So Nancy has provided incredible leadership for this organization for over 25 years, and that is absolutely remarkable. And so a lot of what you see going on here is under her very wonderful leadership, and we can't do it without her. So I've worked closely with Nancy probably for 20 years or so, and these concerts were founded about 12 years ago. And when I retired, quote unquote, from my professorship at Principia College after 35 years or 37 or whatever it was, we always had concerts in our music hall that was decorated with art. However, it was not the art like we have here, which is changing every single month. And so along with the changing art, the changing scenery, we also have monthly concerts. And some of you may be here for the first time. Some of you have been here many times. And we love it that you come for the second Tuesday of every month at 5:30, and it's every single month out of the year. And one of the things that we love to do is present local artists. Some are professional artists, and we also provide opportunities for young people like the ones we have right here. And next month is the Stuart School of Music, and the next month it's the Treasure Coast Youth Orchestra. And then in June, we will have the great flutist, Carole coming back, and she is a sophomore at Juilliard, and she's actually playing with the New World Symphony this week in the Kravis Center, which is really remarkable. So we have all levels, and we like to support the arts at whatever level, and we love to have you come in and enjoy the changing landscape. Nancy and I, and several of the other things that we do, we're leading a cultural excursion to London that filled up before we even announced it. So we're going to the Proms Festival in August. Stay tuned for the next iteration of that. We've done TangoII Festival, we've done Santa Fe Opera, and many others. So very active arts community and leadership, and a lot of it is thanks to our wonderful executive director, Nancy.
Thank you, Mom.
So, yes. And today we have my favorite strings, and they appeared when we had our big gala last year, and we wanted them to have a featured program for our Sunset concert. So thanks to Bonnie Gallagher and her wonderful leadership, we are going to have them do their own concert, not just in the context of the gala. So thank you for being here, and we look forward to hearing all of you. And someday you will be the professionals on the stage at Carnegie Hall. And don't give up that hope and dream. Okay, thank you for being here today.
Hello, and today we'll be playing a suite for string quartet by Carole Neuen-Rabinowitz. The 4 songs in this suite are TangoII.Andante, Nocturne, and Rondeau. Please enjoy.
So we're going to switch gears just a little bit, and we are going to do a bluegrass tune called Jerusalem Ridge. So during the year we do all types of music, but between January through mid-March through St. Patrick's Day, we change gears and do a lot of fiddle music. The students enjoy fiddling, and we play at the Jupiter Irish Festival. We'll be marching in the Jensen Beach Parade this Sunday, hopefully, if the weather is conducive. So next we're going to do a bluegrass tune called Jerusalem Ridge, and then we'll be inviting all the other students to do a lot of collection of a lot of traditional Irish tunes. So this one is Jerusalem Ridge. And then let me have my first smiles out of them. again, thank you so much for the invite and for allowing us to play for you today. These students have been working very hard, and it's a lot of music to remember. I'm like, what song are we playing now? What's the pattern? It's getting my brain. So we're going to finish off with one more tune. It's called Star County Down, and the road to Lisdoonvarna into Swallowtail.